Hey, what's up guys, this is Shwadeep and you're watching the Cruise Life. So in this video, I'm gonna discuss with you about the best and the cheap modifications which you can do in your bike. So without further ado, let's start the vlog. So first and the foremost and the basic modification which you can do in your bike is vinyl wrapping the bike. Vinyl wrapping has its own advantage and there are no disadvantages of vinyl wrapping. There are three advantages of wrapping the bike. First of all, vinyl wrapping protects the paint of the bike. Okay, second of all, it looks cool. I mean, look at this for yourself. This is the stock bike you are seeing, and after wrapping, this is how the bike looks like. Isn't that beautiful? And the third advantage is that it's a very cost effective method, because if you have any scratches or dents in the bike, rather than changing the paint of the bike, you can just wrap up the bike with vinyls. That's a very cost effective method, and it will cost you literally 2 to 3 times lower than that of painting, and obviously it will take much less time. So if you are interested and bored with your bike, just go for it. So the next modification which you can do in your bike that will take the looks of the bike to another level is that installing the aftermarket windshields. Yeah, aftermarket windshields अभी लगभग हर बाइक के लिए मिल जाता है. पल्सर हो, डोमिनार हो, KTM हो, मेनली वो हर बाइक के लिए मिल जाता है. So this is how it looks without an windshield, and yeah, this is how it looks with an windshield. So जो यूनिवर्सल वाला होता है वो लो प्राइस में भी मिल जाता है आपको 300-400 रुपीज़ में. नहीं तो आप अगर ब्रांडेड खरीदना चाहते हो तो वो भी आपको मिल जाएगा ऑनलाइन में. मैं कुछ विंडशील्ड का लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दिया हो. अगर आप लेना चाहते हो तो यू कैन चेक द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स बिलो. So yeah, moving on the next thing. So the next best modification which you can do in your bike is installation of the knuckle guards or the handle guards. Knuckle guards or handle guards, whatever you might call. Let me go with knuckle guards. As of now, there are two types basically. First of all, it looks like this, and the second one looks like this. So there are two advantages of installing knuckle guards in your bike. First of all is that it looks way cooler. I mean, just look at this picture as of now. This is the picture without the knuckle guard, and this is the picture with the knuckle guard. Yeah, this is the difference how it looks. And the second advantage is that it's a measure of safety, because if you had a fall, if you had a crash, anything, your hands will be saved, because knuckle guard will take away all the crash. So that's the advantages. Also guys, I have referred some of the knuckle guards and put the links in the description box below. If you are interested to buy, you can go and buy from it. So the next modification is mainly for the Royal Enfield users, or you can also do it in other bikes. That is the change of the handlebars. Sometimes people मेरे को ही पकड़ लो, मैं अपना जब थंडरबर्ड था तो मैं 2 to 3 times मैं handle change किया. So it's something like that. If you are fed up of the stock handle, if you want to change your sitting position of your riding position, so at that time you can opt for a new handlebar. आपको अगर स्पोर्टी लुक चाहिए या स्पोर्टी सिटिंग पोजीशन चाहिए, देन यू कैन ऑप्ट फॉर स्पोर्ट्स हैंडल बार, लाइक स्पोर्ट्स टाइप हैंडल बार, और एल्स इफ यू वांट कंफर्टेबिलिटी यू कैन ऑप्ट फॉर द कंफर्टेबल हैंडल बार. सो इन दैट केस आई विल लीव आउट सम लिंक्स इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स बिलो. You can buy as far as you need. One of the most important thing to install in your bike, especially when you are on a long ride, is that installation of the mobile holders. It's not possible for a person to know each and every routes on its way. So that's why the mobile holders comes in handy, because when you need to open up the Google Maps, you just can't open up in your hand and ride the motorcycle, right? So at that time, mobile holder is the best solution for you. Cost of the mobile holders varies from 500-600 rupees up to 5,000-6,000 or even more than that. But I would not recommend to go with the high cost like RAM mounts and all, because they both serve the purpose well. If you are on a super bike or something like that, then you can obviously go for a RAM mount because it has a better grip. But as for normal biking and normal touring, the ones which I have listed in the description box below are more than enough. You can check out. Those are the best mobile holders which you can buy in around 2,000 rupees or even less than that. The next modification which you can do in your bike is installation of the fog lights, LED lights, fog cutters, whatever you might call. The basic sole purpose of installation of fog lights is to provide better view on the road during the night. Installation of the fog light has its own advantages and disadvantages. It totally depends on you what you're doing with the light. Like it's totally illogical if you buy the fog light and ride during the night in the city itself, because it will not only hamper the oncoming passengers, it will also hamper your pocket and the battery of the bike. Use it only when necessary. Like if you are on a long ride during the night time and you have problem to see with the stock headlight, then that time this thing will come handy, like especially for me, because in my Bentley the stock headlight is very bad and very poor. But after installing the fog light, it's totally easy to see and easily visible on the road. That's the point when you need to install a fog light. So fog lights have basically various kinds, starting from 500 to 1000 to 2000 to 4000, 20,000, 50,000. It has no limits in its price. But I have posted some of the fog lights in the description box below. If you're interested, you can check that out. Those are not too much costly, but it will be pocket friendly and it will be reliable on a long term. So you can check out if you want to. If you want to change the looks of your bike from the back side mainly, at that time the best option is installing a tail tidy. Aftermarket tail tidy jo hota hai, it's basically a compact and a small thing in which you can install the number plate. The indicators are pre-given with it, and also the number plate illuminating light is also pre-given with the tail tidy. If you are fed up of the big long fenders, rear fenders of your bike, and you want to change the looks, then tail tidy is the best option. लेकिन इसमें एक disadvantage है कि अगर आप इसको rainy day में लेके गए बाइक को, then you have to be a little cautious, or else your black shirt or whatever shirt you're wearing, t-shirt you're wearing, that may turn into white from the back side. So yeah, that's the only disadvantage of installing a tail tidy. Other than that, tail tidy आपको हर color में मिल जाता है, and you can install black, red, white. You can install in your bike as per the color of your bike and as per as your choice. कुछ links मैं दे दिया हूँ description में, you can check out it, and if you are interested to buy it, you can go for it. In many bikes, the seats are not comfortable enough. Sometimes they are very hard, sometimes they are not cushiony, sometimes it's a pain in your ass. So the best solution to this problem is modification of the seat. In this criteria, you can do 3 things to solve the problem. First of all, take the bike to a local seat maker, the person who works on seat. There are each in every city. You can take it to them, just ask them to put more cushions in the seat. Yeah, the first thing is that adding more cushions on the seat, it will make you more comfortable. Although the shape will look a bit awkward, it depends totally on the maker how he will do it, but it will add more comfort in your seat. So second, what you can do is that put on the seat cover. It will not only protect the seat, the stock seat of the bike, but also it will protect the bike from scratches and all, because sometimes there are cats that tend to sleep on the seats and they sometimes scratch up the seats. At that time only the seat cover will be scratched, not the seat. So that's the advantage. One more thing is that if you want more comfortability, you can spend a bit more and go for a floating seats or the air seats, whatever you might call. I personally own the Fago floating seats for more than a year or so. I have been riding with it, and I can say you with ease that this thing acts like a butter on road. So link in the description box below. Do check out if you want to buy it. Last but not the least in this list is that installing the rear view mirrors, extra aftermarket rear view mirrors. This is for those person जिसको मतलब अच्छा नहीं लगता है आपका स्टॉक वाला rear view mirror, because some cases ऐसा होता है कि रॉयल एनफील्ड के केसेस में देखो, रॉयल एनफील्ड थंडरबर्ड में जो है वो जो स्टॉक वाला होता है वो बहुत वाइब्रेट करता है, अच्छा नहीं लगता है. So in that case you can change it. Also for other bikes also, if you want to change the looks, you can install the handlebar mirrors, जो handlebar के end में लगता है गोल वाला या ऐसा डिज़ाइन वाला जो आता है, तो वो भी लगा सकते हो. नहीं तो नॉर्मल वाला भी आफ्टर मार्केट आपको अलग अलग मिल जाएगा. देखो मार्केट में बहुत सारा मिरर्स अभी मिल जाता है, लेकिन मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में 2-3 आपको लिंक में दे दिया, वो अच्छा है. अगर आप प्लानिंग कर रहे हो चेंज करने के लिए, देन डू हैव अ लुक आउट दैट. ठीक है. Alright guys, so that's it for today. ये सब modifications आप कर सकते हो आपके बाइक में. अगर आप करोगे then your bike will obviously stand out from the crowd. So if you think that this video is helpful for you, then don't forget to hit the like button out there, and also do comment down in the comment section below कि कैसा टाइप का वीडियो बनाना चाहिए जो आप लोग को हेल्पफुल और एंटरटेनिंग लगेगा. I hope कि ये वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा. Do subscribe to my channel as it helps a lot. So with that said, this is Shwadeep signing off from the cruise life. Keep watching, ride hard, ride safe, stay home, stay safe.